Hey guys, and welcome back to the game room. So, got a pickup here, got a few faulty consoles that have just arrived in a box. I've taken them out the box because, again, you know, Dave does unboxing and opens up tape, not really what everybody wants to see. So let's go through and I'll show you what I've picked up, and we'll go through some testing and see what's wrong with these machines, and yeah, hopefully go through the process of actually repairing these as well. I'll give you some video, hopefully, of me doing some of the repairs. And yeah, so let's go for the unwrap. That's pretty obvious what it is upside down there. It is a Nintendo Entertainment System. You can see there it is. It's looking very, very sorry for itself and a bit grubby. Unfortunately, it's got a little chip in the corner there, but that's just one of those things, I guess, that can't be helped. But there's an NES. It's got some tape residue on it, as you can see there, that I'm going to have to clean off, as well as everything else. This has got the typical flashing red light issue, so should be relatively straightforward to fix. They've also included a bag of screws, which I think are going to be for a couple of these machines. And we've got a Sega Master System Model 2 power base, again, that's looking a bit sorry for itself. It's not in the greatest of shape. It's got a chip on the corner as well. There's got issues. I can hear some stuff rattling around inside there, which is a bit worrying as well. But there you go, Master System 2 as well, that's got some issues. So we'll go through and test that out. And lastly, we have got, and you can probably see it now as I'm getting the wrapping out of the way, a Sega Mega Drive Model 2. It's not looking too bad, this one. And this one's got some fairly typical issues with the power jack being loose and also the video connector being a bit loose, so that's going to need to be, the solder's going to need to be reflowed. Likewise on the controller ports, it says in the description of this that the controller ports can be a bit dodgy as well. So that's most likely to be a bit of solder that needs to be reflowed on those ports. So yeah, let's get to the testing, shall we, and see what these things are doing. Okay, so we've got the Mega Drive here, and we've also got the NES. I can't test the Master System 2 at the moment because I've misplaced all of my RF leads. I had a bit of a sort out of my setup not long ago, and I'm not sure where all my RF cables have gone. I did have a few of them, but now I don't seem to have any that are easy to hand. So the Master System 2 for the moment isn't going to be testable. So we've got the NES. The lid is obviously loose because the screws are out of it. Got my Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt here. Let's see if we can get this bad boy to work. Pop that cartridge in there. So sorry this is having to be sort of handy cam. Let's power it on. And yeah, we're getting a flashing red light, which is no surprise really, quite frankly. Just give that a bit of a wiggle around. Yeah, it's going to flash a red light on us all the time, I think. That one's going to need some work. I'm probably going to end up having to strip the 72-pin connector off of it and give that a damn good clean, and yeah, have a bit of fun with it. It's not going to be... And the flashing red light is usually a fairly straightforward thing to fix anyway, but because this lid is loose, let's try it again. Yeah, we're going to get a flashing red light constantly. So yeah, the Nintendo, the NES, is going to need some work doing to it, so I will do that. I might actually not be able to record that. You know, it's not going to be so easy to record me, you know, working on, so you may not see that. Yeah, it's going to flash in red light again. So there we go, that's the NES. He's not working at the moment. We're going to have to switch over using my XRGB remote. Switch over to RGB mode, which I've tried to do. The Mega Drive 2 is rigged up, and yeah, it's in RGB mode now. So we get power. Looks like we're going to get video as well. Yeah, we have to ignore those scan lines. I'm not sure what's going on there, but Mega Drive 2 is working to that point. And I'm moving the jack connectors around. Moving those jack connectors around to try and make it sketch out and spaz out, and it's not doing it. It's actually working, so that's pretty good. I've not done anything to this yet. Let's turn the scan lines off, and yeah, that's working fine at the moment. They did say the controls were a bit iffy, so I've got a controller plugged in. Try these. Up, down, left, right seems to work. A works. Sorry that you're getting a flickery mess. Starts working as well on my controller here. So far, so very good with the Mega Drive 2. Apart from the usual sound, which sounds awful on the Mega Drive 2, it's got to be said. So, left, right, up, down, A, B, C. Okay, I can't see a problem with this Mega Drive 2 at all. So we've got a result with that. The NES I'm going to do some work on, and hopefully I'll be back shortly with another part to this, with this actually being fixed up and working. But yeah, we've got a working Mega Drive 2. Sweet, happy with that. And I'm going to have to try and track down some RF cables somewhere to test out the Master System 2, which I will do. So yeah, I suspect I'll be back with another part to this video, showing this working hopefully. So a very brief quick status update. You already had all the screws out of it, so it meant I could quite easily strip it apart, which is hilarious. But as you can see, no flashing red light anymore, and it's booting up. So there's something not quite right with that 72-pin connector. I've just given it a damn good clean as well, but it's working. It's the classic NES problem that that they all have, and the controls seem to be working as well. Super Mario Brothers, oh yeah. Yeah. Seems to be working. So I've got to another working NES, but I've got to figure out what's going on with that connector. So yeah, I'm going to give this a damn clean in the Mega Drive 2 as well, and hopefully I'll be back in a little bit with some more results. But yeah, you can see it's working. Fantastic. Okay, a quick status update. As you can see, the NES is working with my EverDrive this time rather than Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. And there is the EverDrive menu. I've tried playing Mario Brothers 3, it works fine off the cartridge with no problems at all. So yeah, giving this a good clean has fixed it. I've also cleaned the casing. It hasn't got that horrible tape on the side anymore. It's all lovely and clean. It seems to work all right, so happy with this. The Mega Drive 2 doesn't appear to need anything doing to it. It seems to work fine, and I'm going to sell that on. I've got a work colleague that's interested in that. So it turns out I did track down an RF cable, so I can now test the Master System 2. You can see I've got the TV in the old school analog TV mode, so let's flip the switch. And yeah, so far so good. That jumpy picture, this TV seems to have that problem with RF signals for some reason, well certainly with the Master Systems. With all the Master Systems I've tried, it's done this same thing, but from what I can see that's working so far, so that's good. I'll try it with a physical cartridge and with a controller, and we'll see how we get on with that. So back in a minute. Okay, so we've got the copy of Sonic 2 plugged in physically. We've got the controller. Flick it on, see what it does. If it goes straight to the original Sonic, it means it isn't reading the cartridge. But if it takes longer and does that, it means it's working as well. So that's brilliant. That's 3 for 3. All the consoles work so far. Let's just try the controller. That's looking good as well. So push start button. Yep. Yeah, that's cool. We'll skip that. And up, down. Oh, can't press down at the moment. Down, yeah. So up, down, left, right. 1, 2. It works. It works. So that's 3 for 3. Wow, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again soon.